Hey there, this is Hugo, author of the new book, The Client Acquisition Blueprint, and CEO of Just Digital Inc. In this video, I want to talk to you about what to do if you want more clients. We all want more clients, but what do I need to do to actually get more clients and make more money? When you first start out in business and trying to make some money, trying to get some more clients, the number one thing you have to do, and it sounds pretty obvious when I'm gonna say it, but the number one thing you must do is you need to talk to people. Now, what I mean by that is you literally need to have conversations with potential customers, even with people who aren't potential customers, but people who can refer you, people who might know somebody who can use your product or your services, but you need to go out there and talk to people. There's a lot of benefits, obviously, of talking to people, but a lot of the times what I see entrepreneurs do, what I see business owners do, is they spend so much time creating the product, working on their craft, being the best that they can be at what they do, that they forget about the marketing side. They forget that they actually need to talk to people. My definition of marketing is communicating value. You need to communicate to people, hey, I have this thing that might be able to help you. I have this thing, and just keep doing that over and over and over again. You need to spend at least 80% of your time. I know it sounds a lot, but if you're just getting started, if you're a photographer, if you're a graphic designer, if you provide some sort of professional services, you're an attorney, you start out on your own. I see a lot of people that started on their own thinking that because I'm good at what I do, because I'm great at what I do, I'm gonna get a lot of people to want to become customers and give me money. The fact is they don't, because simply they don't know you. They don't know who you are. They haven't been introduced to you. So you have to go out there and introduce yourself. Now, a simple way to do that is if you can't afford to spend 80% of your time marketing and communicating and out there talking to people, because at the end of the day, you gotta go and do the work too. You gotta go and fulfill on your promise. Well, one of the simple ways is to make 5 contacts a day. 5 actual conversations with people, actual back and forth, actual dialogue. They can be phone calls, they can be going to networking events and having a list of people to follow up with, go out to lunch, have meetings, do different types of things to actually have conversation. Because if you talk to 5 people a day, over the course of a month, let's say 4 weeks, that's 100 people. If out of those 100 people that you've contacted, you get half of them to say, okay, I might be interested, I don't know, tell me a little bit more. That's 50 people that are potential clients of yours, potential prospects. Now, out of those 50 people, if you're able to close 10%, right? If 10% agree, hey, I like what you're saying, send me a proposal, or yes, here's my credit card, here's a check, let's get going, then you have 5 clients a month. That's just by talking to 5 people. And it's just basic math, it's just basic sales metrics, but a lot of times I see business owners that unfortunately, they don't think like that. They don't think like marketers or salespeople, but you have to put on your marketing hat, you have to put on your sales hat and go out there and talk to people. If 50% of them might be prospects and you close 10% of those, that's 5 new clients. Now let's assume that your average client lifetime value, that you know what that is, that your average client lifetime value is, let's say, $1,500. Well, just do the math, 1,500 times 5, and you have a decent amount of revenue coming in so you can get the ball going. Now, if you want to increase the number of clients, then make sure you're talking to more qualified people so that instead of 50% of the people being prospects, you get 75 or 80% prospects and you get your closing ratio up. So this is just a basic sales system that you can implement in your business to be able to actually have some sort of repeatable process that I know if I make 5 contacts a day, I can get X number of dollars every month, right? So this requires just energy, time, creativity, you getting out there, knocking on doors, saying, hey, here's who I am, here's what I do, would love to help you, tell me a little bit about yourself, and start the conversation, because you're also going to learn a lot about the prospects, the people that you're talking to, learn about their needs, their struggles, what they want, whether they're willing to pay for your services or not. Hopefully these tips are able to help you create some sort of sales process so that you can start getting more clients. If you like this video, go ahead and hit thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what your biggest struggles are when you're going out there and talking to people. How do you introduce yourself? What do you need help with so that I can create more content for you? And also make sure to check out my book on Amazon, The Client Acquisition Blueprint. Link is in the description below. Until next time, I look forward to helping you build an epic business.